Okay. That's all the charts. Well, I have one more. It gets complicated that puts this to the test. You can't compare Northern Hemisphere to a Southern Hemisphere chart. You have to compare Northern Hemisphere to Northern Hemisphere, or Southern Hemisphere to Southern Hemisphere. You're in the same system. You don't suddenly change hemisphere and suddenly your Saturn return is a Saturn opposition. You're missing your Saturn return. It doesn't happen like that. Your time's set up. Anyways, you change hemisphere, you're still carrying that with you. But everyone else has it in different signs, different attitudes to different signs than it. But yeah, so if you think we each have two charts, we have I'm the Libra, my other half, my subliminal half, the other half is my Aries half. So I have the two charts. I'm the Libra with a sensitive Cancer moon and my shy little Virgo rising, and just I wouldn't come out of my hole if I didn't have to. But if I were, the other half is the Aries with a Capricorn moon, Pisces, right? That would be another thing. I haven't been to the Southern Hemisphere, But I see that if I'm putting out my Libra energy, but if I'm relating to someone in the Southern Hemisphere, it's affecting them like it's Aries energy. It's going into the Aries part of their chart. My sun for me is Libra, but in the zodiac and where it stands against the stars, it's in the Aries part of their chart. So I'm being the Aries for them, it's being nicer than most Aries. Oh. Or someone's being the Aries here is that's like you get the other. So it's refreshing to meet someone. You can see, someone's touching that. It looks like it's the same system. Like you can see in the some of the Southern Hemisphere. Well, they must be in Aries. They're affecting that part of my chart. But really, for them to be happy is not to be that Aries, but to be the Libra, or to be the other half, to be who they are for themselves. You can play the role out to everyone else being the other, but to be yourself, it's the time and the season you're born at. Time of day, time of year, phase of moon. Your anchors into life from where you were born. That said it. So, I have a few families that had to work this through. So, really, there's two charts for each person. So, I thought, what do I do?